Hello student, I am Assistant Professor Yashan Bhara from LG School of Law, and today we'll be discussing about the very interesting topic, that is Constitution of Court and the offences under CRPC. So as you can see this particular diagram, you'll see there are different magistrates and different courts present here in the diagram. We'll start from the lower section. So the lowest court in the hierarchy of the courts is judicial magistrate second class. Now judicial magistrate second class is not available in all the states. It is available in few states such as Madhya Pradesh. It is available, but it is not available these days. It is not available in all the states. After that, you will see uh, judicial magistrate first class. Now, judicial magistrate first class is the JMFC court, is popularly known as JMFC court, and before JMFC court, it will be the Chief Judicial Magistrate, that is known as CJM court. Now, if you will go to the metropolitan cities, like if we know what are the metropolitan cities are, so if you go to the metropolitan cities, you see that metropolitan magistrate will be there and chief metropolitan magistrate will be there. Okay. Now, moving further, you will see there is assistant session court, which is above judicial magistrate, first chief judicial magistrate, but because of less of space, I have made the diagram like this. Okay, so before like above assistant session court there will be session court, and before above that high court and supreme court. Now let's see about what the powers they are having. Like we should know what the powers they are having. So if you see that judicial magistrate second class is having power to uh, to punish a person or to sentence a person for imprisonment up to 1 year or rupees 5,000. And again you see the power of judicial magistrate first class is, it is that the judicial magistrate first class can uh, uh, give sentence up to 3 years, and again it can impose fine of rupees 10,000. Now moving further, you will see the chief judicial magistrate is having power to give sentence up to imprisonment of 7 years, and the fine is unlimited. And moving to CMM, Chief Metropolitan Magistrate, you will see that the power of Chief Metropolitan Magistrate is same as the power of Chief Judicial Magistrate, and again power of Metropolitan Magistrate is same as power of Judicial Magistrate first class. Now moving further to Assistant Session Court, the power of Assistant Session Court is to give imprisonment up to 10 years and unlimited fine, and power of Session Courts is that it can give any sentence, but that penalty will be the subject to the confirmation of High Court. It means that without the confirmation of High Court, the session courts will not give punishment or cannot give punishment of death sentence. Now moving to High Court, again High Court is having unlimited powers and Supreme Court is having unlimited powers. So this is the diagram which has been which I have made to understand, like to make you understand about the hierarchy of the courts and their powers. Now we'll be seeing the individual powers of the court. So first we'll be start from the apex court, the Supreme Court. Now the Supreme Court is established by the Constitution, and its jurisdiction is defined. The jurisdiction and power is again defined by the Constitution. Now the further CRPC further makes the provision for appeals under section 374 and 379, and again the Supreme Court is having power to transfer the cases under section 406 from one high court to another high court. Now the power of the Supreme Court is again it can give sentence to uh, it is authorized to give any sentence, and it is unlimited power. Actually it is unlimited power. Moving to the High Court. Now you see High Court is again established by the constitution, and its jurisdiction and powers is again defined by the constitution. And CRPC, there are provisions in the CRPC which talks about the provisions of appeal and transfer of cases, and the provision of revisions and reference. And now the code also recognizes specifically, now the code also in recognize specifically the inherent power of the High Court to prevent abuse of the process of any court in the case of in the section 482. Now moving further, court of session is uh, mentioned under section 9, and it has been said that the state is to establish the court of session in every session division presided over by the judge appointed by the High Court. So you will see that in session courts, the session court will be established by the state government, but the judge will be appointed by the High Court, and High Court may also appoint additional judge and additional and assistant session judge in the sessions court. Now all assistant session judge shall be subordinate to session judge. They all assistant judges shall be subordinate to the session judges. Now moving further, you will see, sorry, you will see that the court of session shall ordinarily hold its sitting at any place the High Court may specify. And again, but in any particular case, the court of session, for the convenience of the party witness, to hold a sitting at any other place. Example, there can be cases of in-camera proceedings. There are cases where the session court can sit, or session court sits in the jail. Like you must have seen, there are, if there is a case of grave importance, or of where there is the accused are of a very accused of very serious crime in that case, or the public influencer in that case, the session court can sit in the jail also. Now moving further, you see the court of judicial magistrate. Now the court of judicial magistrate is mentioned from section 11 to section 15. Now you see that in every district there shall be establishment of many court of judicial magistrate first class and the judicial magistrate of second class. Now the state government will establish the particular classes of court, and the the presiding officer or the magistrate will be appointed by the High Court. Okay, so now moving, the High Court may confer the power of a JMFC to any judge of a civil court. Now again, High Court is having power to confer or to give powers to JMFC, of power of a JMFC to any judge of the civil court. Okay, like in many state you will see, like in many state, in the state of Gujarat also, you'll see that the civil judge junior division plus plus not the hyphen, the JMFC. Okay, so and again the civil judge senior division and the JMSC or CJM. Got it? So I hope you don't having problem in that understanding that particular section. Now moving further, you see that the chief judicial magistrate in every district, the High Court shall appoint a JMFC to be the CJM. Now the JMFC will be promoted as the CJM. Now again, special judicial magistrate, the High Court again is having the ad hoc power to establish or to appoint any person who is holding the post under the government, or who passes the qualification in relation to legal affairs, to become a special judicial magistrate. These are certainly the ad hoc power of the High Court, in which the High Court can use this particular special power. Now moving further, now what are the power of judicial magistrate? Now CJM, as we have discussed earlier, CJM is having power to uh, pass sentence which is not exceeding 7 years of imprisonment, and again the JMFC is having power to uh, pass the sentence not exceeding 3 years and the fine of rupees 10,000. And JMSC, judicial magistrate second class, is having power uh, to pass sentence for 1 years not exceeding 1 years and imprisonment, 1 years and rupees 5,000 fine. Now moving further, you see the Metropolitan Magistrate from section 16 to section 19. Metropolitan Magistrate has been mentioned. So after consultation with the High Court, the state government by notification shall establish as many as Metropolitan Magistrate as like the court is having. Now again, the person who will be sitting in the Metropolitan Magistrate, in the Metropolitan Magistrate will be appointed by the High Court of that particular state. Now, one of the Metropolitan Magistrate to be the Chief Metropolitan Magistrate. It goes the same. It's just like if the city is a metropolitan city, then that particular court will be termed as Metropolitan Court. And if the city is the normal city, then it will be the court will be termed as the judicial magistrate second class, judicial magistrate first class or CJM court. And if it is a metropolitan city, it will be termed as metropolitan court or chief metropolitan magistrate. Now moving further, you see that what are the powers of metropolitan magistrate. Now the power of metropolitan magistrate, CMM, chief metropolitan magistrate, is equivalent to the CJM, and metropolitan magistrate is again equivalent to the judicial magistrate first class. Now the executive magistrate, the court has adopted the policy of separation of judiciary from the executive. As we all know, even in our constitution, it has been said that all the function of judiciary, function of executive, and function of legislative will be different, and they are altogether a different body. Now, if it has created separate category of court which are distinct from the court of judicial magistrate. Now, executive magistrate is having a different power. Okay. Now, what powers the executive magistrate has? Now, who will appoint? First, who will appoint the executive magistrate? So, the executive magistrate will be appointed by the state government in every district and in every metropolitan area. Again, it shall appoint one of them is a district magistrate, which is popularly known as collector, and who shall be the highest cadre of the executive magistrate. Like he will be promoted from executive magistrate to the district magistrate, and he'll be known as the collector of that particular hem. And again, the state government may appoint executive magistrate to be an additional DM. Okay, so I hope you must have got the provisions of or related to the constitution of court and the powers of different magistrate and the courts, which is mentioned under CRPC. So I'll take your leave and we'll see you in the next lecture. Till then, take care of yourself and have a nice day.